I'm very concerned because I think that we've gotten away from, what has made us special. We have become way too reliant on federal and state funding, and I'm not talking about the DoD because we have 5 military installations, so that's an appropriate use of federal funding. But what I'm seeing is a lack of responsibility within the local community to come up with non-government solutions to be able to provide these functions that fall outside of our core services. Our government has expanded to the point, when you start thinking about COVID has expanded government to a point to where it's unsustainable, and we're trying to be all things to all people. We need to look at that and pare that down and get back to the basics of government and be able to allow people to be able to compete and do those functions that can best be served outside of the private sector.
Yeah, is it too late though to kind of unring that bell or try to get the toothpaste back in the tube, seeing that, a lot of these big structures have already been put in place?
It'll be too late if you vote for the establishment, and I am not the establishment. The establishment is very clear on what they want to do. They want to continue the expansion of government. They want to continue to be able to rely on more federal state funding. The fact that we have so much HUD funding when it comes to housing and those types of things, we actually celebrate that here in Colorado Springs, and I think that that is terrible. I think that the last thing I want to do is have federal funding when it comes to those services, have the federal government come in here and dictate to us at a local level on what they should be doing, who should be in your home, how long they should stay there, whether or not they should be vaccinated, if you have a contractor working on it, what they should have to do with regard to whether or not they're vaccinated. That is a complete overreach of the federal government. We need to cut that off and make sure that we fund these things locally.